her lies brought me closer to the truth of us. I never wanted him to find out. My whole life, I had learned how to hide, how to lie when necessary, how to keep the truth buried so no one could use it against me. And then he found my diary. In it, I had written the one thing I could never say out loud. If he ever discovers the truth, I'll lose him. But lying is the only way to protect him. The him was the man I loved. His name was Adrian. The night we met, I was standing alone at a friend's party, pretending to be invisible. I hated crowds, hated fake smiles, hated masks people wore. And then he walked up to me. "Not a fan of crowds?" he asked. I looked at him, and without thinking, I said, "Not a fan of masks." That was how it started. No small talk, no polite lies. Just connection. Pure, raw, undeniable. In the weeks that followed, he became my escape. Midnight drives. Cold pizza eaten on rooftops. His hands memorizing the shape of mine. His laughter filling the hollow places in me. He made me believe that maybe, just maybe, love was real. But what he didn't know was that every kiss I gave him came with a lie hidden behind it. It began with small ones. I told him I was meeting my cousin for dinner, but I wasn't. I told him the calls at 3 a.m. were just wrong numbers, but they weren't. I told him I was fine, but I was breaking inside. I kept my secrets locked away, not because I didn't love him, but because I loved him too much. One night, when he asked me to tell him something no one knew, I whispered, "I've lied more than I've told the truth." He thought I was joking. But I wasn't. The night he discovered my diary, my heart stopped. I walked into the room and saw him holding it. His eyes weren't angry, they were hurt. That hurt was worse than any punishment I had ever feared. "Maya, who are you really?" he asked. And in that moment, the walls I had built for years began to crack. I told him about my past. About the man I once promised my life to, a man who didn't love, only owned. A man powerful enough to destroy anyone who tried to take me away. I told Adrian how I escaped, how I ran, how I built my survival on lies because the truth was too dangerous. I expected him to walk away. Instead, he held me tighter and whispered, "Hate you? Maya, I'd burn the world before I let it touch you." That night, for the first time in years, I let myself believe in love again. But danger has a way of finding me. The black car. The men. And then, him. My past stood before me, smiling like a wolf. "You really thought you could run from me?" I wanted to run, to hide, to beg Adrian to leave before it was too late. But Adrian, he stood in front of me. "She's not yours anymore," he said, his voice steady, his body shielding mine. My heart shattered and healed at the same time. The police came. My past vanished into the night. But the battle wasn't over, not yet. Later, when the fear finally broke inside me, Adrian held me while I cried. And in my tears, I finally told him everything. No more lies. No more shields. Just the truth of who I was, of what I had survived, and of how much I loved him. And instead of breaking us, it bound us. He kissed me and whispered, "Maya, your lies didn't push me away. They brought me closer. Closer to the truth of us. Now, I don't pretend anymore. I laugh freely. I love openly. I live without hiding." Do the shadows still follow us sometimes? Yes. Do I still fear the past will return? Always. But I'm not alone anymore. Because the truth is, even with all my lies, all my mistakes, all my scars, Adrian chose me. And that choice is my freedom.